right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Heat number 1. We'll see Ryan Arbogast and David Lesser on the front row. Sweet Tea, Ty Dickinson, and Nathan Voss have the second row. Trevor Elder rounding out the field for Heat 1. All the drivers getting lined up on the front straightaway. If you've got a favorite driver in the field, as always, make sure you drop in the comments. Let them know you're cheering for him. We'll give you a shout out as well. Just waiting on, it looks like David Lester is the last driver to get out on track. And there is David. So now the pace truck starts rolling here at Lanier. Don't forget, if you're interested in joining, go join league number 7076 on iRacing. Make sure you get in before next week. Several different series, several different nights of racing with this group. And as I mentioned, the average I rating is right around 3,000, but they have brought in several drivers over the last couple of seasons who have just gotten a lot of help and gotten very, very good and very, very quick. So even if you're not the fastest one on dirt like myself, you can definitely get somebody to give you a hand, help you with setups, help you with how to race him, and get the job done. Pace truck about to drop in. Pace truck is in. Ryan Arbogast fires. Green flag is in the air. Down through 1 and 2, David Lester pulls ahead into second. Ty Dickinson in third. Trevor Elder in fourth. Here comes Nathan Voss on the high side. He gets into Trevor Elder. Ryan Arbogast still going. Elder stops down at the bottom. Heat number 1 definitely off to a bumpy start. Trevor Elder did go to pit road. Now Arbogast out front. David Lester in second, but has a bumper full of Ty Dickinson in third. Ty looking low. Nathan Voss back in fourth, trying to reclaim a little ground here. David Lester now running on a lower line, trying to keep Ty Dickinson behind him. Nathan Voss is gaining on him. And Ryan Arbogast is already pulling away. David Lester in second, Ty Dickinson third, Nathan Voss in fourth. 2 laps to go in heat number 1. Down through 3 and 4, Arbogast will take the white flag. 1 more lap to go. David Lester has managed to hold Ty off. Can Ty send it in there one more time? Out of turn number 4, Arbogast wins heat number 1. David Lester comes home second. Ty Dickinson in third. Nathan Voss in fourth. On to heat number 2, where we'll see Matt Grimm and Magnus Anderson on the front row. David Garman and Bryce Bear on the second row. Tanner Whitmire is scheduled to start 5th. However, Tanner, he is there. So all 5 drivers take to the grid. Pace truck finally starts rolling for heat number 2. Here they come down the back straightaway. They'll go around one more time. Pace truck will drop in off of turn number 2. Or turn 4, excuse me. I'm not mathing well today. Matt Grimm, Magnus Anderson will lead them out of turn 4. Pace truck is in. Here we go. Matt Grimm fires green flag in the air. Off into turn 1. Matt gets a good jump on the field, but here comes Garmin down to the bottom. Garmin sticks the nose in, going for second. Bryce right behind this battle. Bryce almost gets a run up on the high side. Oh, Bryce has to check up, lost a lot of ground. Oh, Garmin gets into the outside wall. Bryce now to third. Magnus Anderson is catching back up to Matt Grimm now. Bryce now in third. Tanner Whitmire, something is up with Garmin. He's all the way back into fifth now. Matt Grimm, meanwhile, out front. And we're about to have a battle for the lead as Magnus is right there. Magnus keeps trying to look down to the inside. Can he get a run with 3 laps to go? Meanwhile, Bryce in third has a big gap on Tanner. David Garmin out of heat number 2. Can Magnus, 2 laps to go. Can he get it done? They're side by side. Matt Grimm has the advantage on the high side off of turn 2. Isn't slowing Magnus down side by side at the white flag. Final lap. Can Magnus pull it off here? He's got the nose ahead. He has almost cleared him. Will we see the slide job? No, he doesn't. Magnus Anderson wins heat number 2. Matt Grimm comes home second. Bryce finishes third. And Tanner Whitmire comes home in fourth. Garmin ends up back in fifth. On to the warm-up. Drivers starting to roll off for the warm-up. The last chance they have to tune those setups. Get a few laps of practice in. David Garmin, who was one of the fastest cars in practice, has massive problems during the heats. Trevor Elder heading out. Ty Dickinson getting ready to roll off. Here comes Magnus. Ryan Arbogast already out. Tanner Whitmire. Trevor Elder now out on track. Here comes Ty Dickinson rolling off pit road. David Garmin, Bryce Dickinson, the only 2 that have not come out for warm-up yet. Bryce getting ready to roll off now. Ty Dickinson out on his out in warm-up. Let's see if we can get a word with the winner of heat number 2 and currently the fastest driver, Magnus Anderson. You might want to cover young children's ears. Hey, Magnus, it's Doug. You got me?
Yeah, I got you, bud.
Hey, you obviously got out there and got your win here tonight, so it would be remiss if we didn't at least say hello.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. How's it going, Doug?
Hey, it's going good. That was one heck of a run. You guys had quite a battle going on there.
Yeah, yeah. It was fun. Like we didn't touch. It was good. The bottom's probably gonna be good tonight. So we'll see where it takes me. But right now, sitting on top of the board for hot laps here, so I'm feeling pretty good.
How are you feeling about the open setups this season? Will that benefit you?
Love it. Absolutely love it.
You
It'll definitely bring the speed. We'll see a bunch of drivers that maybe weren't up front with the fixed setups being more up front.
well, should we expect you in the run for the championship this season?
I wouldn't count me out.
All right, man. Good luck. Try and stay out of the corn.
Oh yeah.
Good luck, man.
Yep.
Magnus Anderson wins his heat, and now at the top of the leaderboard on the hot laps, David Lester second. Gourmets has not taken to the track during warm-up. Ryan Arbogast is third, Nathan Voss fourth, Matt Grimm currently fifth, Ty in sixth, Bryce in seventh, Trevor Elder eighth, Tanner Whitmire ninth. No Garmin on track yet. Gotta think he is making some setup changes, and we'll see him out shortly. As the checkered flag falls, on to the feature event from Lanier. And here we go, recruitment race number 1 for the American All-Star Dirt Series. We will see Ryan Arbogast and Magnus Anderson on the front row. David Lester and Matt Grimm have the second. Ty Dickinson and Bryce Dickinson have the third row. Nathan Voss, Tanner Whitmire on the fourth row. Trevor Elder and Gourmets rounding out the top 10. The Dickinson family has row number 3 locked up at the moment. Everybody but Gourmets has taken to the grid, waiting to see if he makes it back out. Doesn't look like Gourmets is going to make it. I know he wasn't feeling well. Ryan Arbogast, Magnus Anderson on the front row. Ryan will be in control of the start of this one. 30 laps around Lanier. Quick look at the track. Just a third of a mile. Some decent banking here. Expect some fast laps and a lot of side-by-side action here tonight. Pace truck is in. Here we go. Ryan Arbogast fires. They are under green here at Lanier. Side-by-side all the way through the field. And almost 3 wide off of turn 4. It gets a little sketchy. They are all sending it right now. The open setups definitely helping some of these drivers here tonight be able to run more how they want, where they want. Ryan Arbogast and David Lester still battling it out for the lead. Magnus cannot find a way to get past him yet. Magnus now dropping down to the bottom as Matt Grimm coming to the high side. Ty and Bryce still battling it out side by side for 5th and 6th. Nathan Voss always in contention, now up into 7th place trying to make his way forward. Trevor Elder in 8th, Tanner Whitmire in 9th. But it is Arbogast in the lead, but here comes Lester on the bottom. Arbogast might be losing the lead as David Lester has definitely got some speed here tonight. Magnus still trying to find a way through these two drivers. Arbogast pulls the nose ahead again. Ty Dickinson has pulled away from brother Bryce. Nathan Voss now up into 6th, pushing Bryce back into 7th. And Michael Dickinson telling the boys no fighting. I imagine Michael said that a lot when the boys were younger. Ryan Arbogast still holding David Lester off for the moment anyway. Magnus now looking to the bottom, trying to get under Lester. Magnus sends it into 3 and 4, just not the momentum isn't there yet. Matt Grimm in 4th, Ty Dickinson in 5th. Nathan Voss now in 6th with Bryce back in 7th. A clean race so far. This is probably the longest green flag run I have ever seen at Lanier in the dirt. Lanier tends to be a mess because of the two very distinct lines, but here tonight, everybody giving room, everybody giving space, and everybody being extremely respectful. That is what you get with some of the top drivers and the top dirt drivers in iRacing. Magnus Anderson in 3rd now. Matt Grimm in 4th has a bumper full of Ty Dickinson. Ty looking to the bottom, trying to move up to 4th. Oh! I think Magnus might have gotten the wall there. I do believe Magnus Anderson got the wall at pit exit in turn 1, and now he is slow. Matt Grimm, Ty Dickinson have ran him down. He has chosen to go up to the high line. You see the damage there on the left front from him hitting the barriers there in turn 1. A lot of sliding around as Ty Dickinson has cleared both of them and made his way up to 3rd. Now Magnus back to 4th. Matt Grimm in 5th. Ryan Arbogast is loving the battling going on behind him. It has kept his back bumper clear. David Lester in 2nd, 6/10 of a second back. Has not been able to make the pass, but has not let Ryan get away. Meanwhile, Ty Dickinson in 3rd, 1.3 seconds back, is starting to close that gap up just a little bit. Magnus Anderson, Matt Grimm now battling it out, but they have to deal with Nathan Voss, who is now caught up and is back in the fight. Oh, a little bit of a bump. Looked like Matt Grimm had to check up just a little bit to stay out of the back bumper of Magnus Anderson. Nathan Voss was right there to take advantage of it. Ty Dickinson still closing in on the leaders, just doesn't have the speed. I don't know if he'll be able to get it done in 9 laps. Caution! Magnus Anderson. Magnus down into the turn, and oh, he was already loose. Looks like Nathan just ran out of room, got right into the back bumper. This is definitely not what Arbogast wanted to see. Now that this is going to put Ty Dickinson, who was gaining on the leaders, and is now going to put him right there with him, restarting on the bottom. Things are about to get very, very dicey out here. Ryan Arbogast has managed to hold on to the lead from the drop of the green. David Lester came very close to pulling off the pass earlier in the race. Arbogast found a way to stay out front, but things could get a little bit different now that they both have to deal with Ty Dickinson. This also puts Matt Grimm and Bryce Dickinson back in the fight. Trevor Elder is now back in the fight. Even Nathan Voss, who is further back in the field, he'll be in contention again. Looks like the lights are out. We're going to go green. 8 laps to go at the line, I do believe. Green flag in the air. Here we go. Ty Dickinson immediately jumps to the bottom and has a run on David Lester for second. And here comes Magnus Anderson fighting back down on the bottom as well. Matt Grimm up on the high side trying to hold on to fourth. Ty Dickinson still side by side with David Lester. Just needs a little bit more. Ryan Arbogast up there on the wall. Might want to start. Oh, look at this. Lester slides down to the bottom. Lester now has a run under Arbogast. Ty has to check up just a little bit. Here comes the 44. Ty Dickinson back in third. Might have to deal with Magnus Anderson before this is all said and done. Magnus battling for fourth with Matt Grimm. Ryan Arbogast still has the lead, up by the wall. 3 laps to go. David Lester has managed to stay closer this time. Ty Dickinson still trying to make something happen down on the bottom. Magnus in fourth, Matt Grimm in fifth, Nathan Voss in sixth, Bryce in seventh, Trevor Whitmire in eighth, Trevor Elder, Tanner Whitmire out of the race. Arbogast is coming around. He's going to get 1 to go. Ty Dickinson sends it into turn 1 and 2. Magnus sends it into... Oh, Magnus slides up the track, cutting off Matt Grimm's run. Here comes Arbogast off turn 4. Arbogast wins at Lanier. David Lester comes home second. Sweet Tea finishing third. And let's see if we can talk to our top 3. Hey, Sweet Tea, it's Doug. You got me?
Absolutely, sir.
That was one heck of a battle there, and you were gaining on him before the caution came out. Looked like if it had stayed green, you might have caught him, but obviously you struggled to pass down on the bottom.
Yeah, I didn't want that, that caution. It kind of ruined, your momentum and just I got out of rhythm. The bottom side is, I feel like, where it was, but I'm more comfortable on the bottom, especially when it slips off like this. It's more of a throttle game.
Well, you definitely had the throttle control tonight. You definitely had the speed a little bit more. You might have had the shot at the leaders, but you still gave one heck of an effort. Are you happy with the open setups going into the next season?
Yeah. A lot of people hate them because they say they don't want to throw money at setup shops. They don't want to do this or that. And I mean, you can just make minor adjustments at home on your own setups, and they'll be just as good. But I feel like it's going to be more competitive, maybe, because you find something, on your driving style. So, fixed setups aren't my driving style, so a little tweak can make it better for myself. Some people like the fixed setups, so it just depends on who you are, but I think it's going to make a hell of a lot better racing.
Well, it definitely looked like it tonight. You got your top 3 here tonight. Congratulations, and I know your dad's cheering you on.
Absolutely. Yeah, my dad, Mike, always in here cheering us on. I mean, I'm so thankful for him. I mean, he's put a lot into this for me. And as always, hashtag DIFA, baby.
Hey, you said it, buddy. Congrats, man.
Thanks, Dougie.
All right, let's see if we can get second place, David Lester. Actually, I do not see David Lester available, but I do see Ryan Arbogast. Hey, Ryan, it's Doug. You got me?
Yes, I do.
Hey, first recruitment race of the off season, and you pull off the win. Pretty strong run. They could get to you. They just couldn't get past you.
Yeah, I gotta give it to the guys out at Premier Setups. They give some badass setups out there. So if you guys are looking for setups, go out there and get some, because I gotta tell you that the car was hooked up and it was on rails.
It looked like you could just hang it right up on the wall, and I know I've seen you race here before. That little gap out of turn 4 has caught you once or twice. Looked like you could be even closer than normal and just didn't get into that gap, and like you just had it on rails tonight.
Yep, and my usual fashion, up against the wall on the high side. I don't know when to get down the low side, but yeah, it worked out in our favor tonight. And like I said, car was hooked up, and yeah, thanks to my sponsors. I once again Premier setups. If you guys want 15% discount at checkout, use promo code ARB15, and that'll get you 15% at checkout. And Apex Designs for making my cars look good. And I gotta thank you for putting the broadcast on, and obviously Zach. Wolf Speed Media, he does some really badass pictures for people, so check him out, and for putting the league on. So thank you guys all.
All right, man. Congratulations. A great way to start the recruitment. Looking forward to seeing how you do next season, buddy.
Yep, looking forward to it. Like I said, hopefully I can make most of the races.
All right, man. Good luck.
Thank you.
Ryan Arbogast wins the first recruitment race of the season. We'll put the schedule back up. You can find American All-Star Dirt Series on Facebook. Go check them out. League number 7076, excuse me, 7076 on iRacing. If you're interested in joining, it's going to be a great season of racing. A lot of the top dirt racers on iRacing come here to have some fun. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great night.